If you're watching this video, you probably just passed your real estate exam, you're about to get your license, and now you're asking, okay, what do I do now? Day one is an interesting day as a real estate agent because you want to go sell a home, you want to do this, you want to do that. But here's the thing, nobody actually prepares you for any of this. You've studied all the theory, and now you've got your license in hand, and suddenly you realize that there is no step-by-step process here for you. There's no manual telling you how to do this the best way. There's a lot of people like myself who have had success doing it, but you don't know where to start. So today, in this video, I'm going to give you my personal roadmap. I'm going to cover what you should do in your first 24 hours as a real estate agent, what you should focus on in that first month, and what you should avoid so you don't waste your time, and more importantly, that money when you're first starting out. So let's start with step one for myself. Set your mindset like you're running an actual business from day one. A lot of new agents, including myself when I started 10 years ago, they treated it more like a side hustle and they didn't treat it like a career or a business. And that's where most people just fall flat right out the gate. Before their first anniversary, they flip-flop into a new career because they can't get your head right. Now, you're not just a realtor. Don't think of yourself as a realtor. You're a business owner. This is your business. What does that mean? It means opening things up like a business bank account possibly for yourself, using some budgeting for marketing, tracking all of your expenses, and this might sound extremely boring to you. I understand that, but trust me, it is one of the biggest things and biggest mistakes I wish I didn't make, and it took me a few years before I figured it all out myself. So hopefully, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a bump in your careers here. So I've seen a ton of agents, they get their first check, they spend it all, they go buy a car, they buy a new suit, and then they panic because there's no next deal coming in. This happens all the time if you don't have that system built in. So track your money from the very beginning. You're going to know exactly how much you have left, how much you can invest in things, how much is going to need to go into marketing, how much of it you can take your spouse or your significant other out with and actually utilize for things like dinner. And you can just use a simple budget calculator on a Canva or something like that, or reach out to me and I'll provide you my budget calculator as well. Now, the second thing here is align yourself with the right brokerage. If you're just starting, you haven't selected a brokerage, this step is important for you. You need a support system. I was with my previous brokerage for 10 years. You can watch about that right in the top corner here if you want. But I ended up moving myself over to eXp Realty. And one of the biggest reasons, without giving you that whole video spiel, is because I was looking for a bigger support system that had lots of training and lots of things that were valuable to me. That's why you have to choose a brokerage. Mastermind calls, coaching, backing of industry leaders, and putting yourself in a room with high performers. That was important to me, which is why I ended up where I did. You don't want to just look on paper and say, hey, it's a 90-10 split here. It's a flat fee brokerage here. It's an 80-20 brokerage here, and pick based on the amount of money the brokerage is going to take from you for the deals. Think about it from how much value are either of these brokerages giving me for the split that you are going to be paying. Mentorship ecosystem. From day one, if I got into coaching, I would have been leaps and bounds further than where I am today in my business. Now, I started coaching year 5 in my real estate business, and I'm in year 10 right now, or 11. And for the first 5 years, I had a great real estate career. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, it's gotten me this far. But from years 5 to 10, my business has changed so much. I have systems. I now have people calling me through my production YouTube channel to sell their home. There's no questions. It's, Mike, are you available to help us sell our home? You are the right fit. So I've designed my business the way I want to, and now people are calling me to sell their homes. And that is what I wish I could have done a lot sooner than year 5 in my business. Now, you don't need to reinvent the wheel. That is a silly thing to try and do. You want a roadmap and a mentor and a community. They've already solved the problems for you, and they know what you're going to face and how to get you through those situations. You got to ask yourself, does the brokerage actually give you some training? And if they do, what does that training look like? Is it simple MLS training, or is it far and beyond what that is? Now, step 3, build your brand immediately. This is where most new agents, they kind of freeze. They don't do it. They're overwhelmed. You've got Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, postcards, website, everything. It's all at once when you're first starting. So in 2025, 2026 coming up, brand is every single thing you could do. Create a brand. We are in the age of AI right now and tech. And if you're not showing your face on camera, creating a brand about things that are important to you, like your family, like reading, like knowledge, whatever that is to you, then somebody is not going to know why they should trust you or work with you. And it makes it so much easier to get business when people know, like, and trust you. You've heard that a countless amount of times if you're in the personal development space. Now, me, personally, I run another production channel. As I've mentioned, I've got over 2,200 subscribers at this point, and that channel has shown me firsthand that people connect with a face, not a logo, nothing else. They connect with you before they hire you. So my advice from day one, pick up a platform where you are comfortable on your phone, on the computer. And if that's YouTube, that's amazing. I'm happy to help you with that. If it's Instagram, I can connect you with people who crush Instagram. If it's TikTok, I've got people who are crushing it on TikTok in my community right now. Even if you just record one short video a week, answering a common buyer and seller question, you will start to build some authority fast. Don't hesitate, do the video, you'll get better over time. These are not my first YouTube videos. My first YouTube videos, we've come a long way. Mock up a simple Instagram reel using AI and make it your own. There's so many ways to handle these situations. Now, step 4 is going to be focusing on lead generation. We are in the business of generating leads. If we are no longer generating leads, even when we've got listings, guess what? We're not going to have business coming on the back end. So the hard truth is, if you're not generating leads right now, you're kind of unemployed. And it doesn't matter how nice your business cards look, because nobody cares how polished any of that is. Your website, your business cards, if people don't know you exist, none of it matters. You'll have no clients and you'll be out of the industry in that 1 to 3 year span, like the big majority. Now, lead generation these days does not mean buying leads. You don't have to buy the Zillow leads, the Realtor leads. It means building a system that consistently gets you in front of people, like talking on YouTube. It could be open houses, any other social media, networking events, content on any front. And if I were starting from day one, I would focus on 2 specific things myself. Building my database of everyone that I know, my family, my friends, my old colleagues, my neighbors, that casual Facebook friend that you say happy birthday to once a year and you let them know you're in real estate. The worst thing you can get is a great or a no answer, and let them know that you are there for them if they ever have any questions, and to expect more real estate content on your page. You don't ask for business, you just give, and eventually people are going to reach right out to you. You're going to create content. If you got nothing going on, you're going to create content every single day. That could be things like market updates, neighborhood tours, going to the top restaurants in the areas of the places that you want to do business or live. And the best part about all of this is if you're with the right team, a lot of these systems, they're already in place for you. They're already built, plug and play. And that's exactly what I ended up finding at the Wolfpack, which is amazing. Some more tools to make me do less work and get it all done that much quicker. Step 5 for me is get a mentor and a plan. From day one, if you had a mentor and a plan and somebody holding you accountable for your business, you are going to find yourself in a so much more powerful position than just sitting at home, trying to figure it out, trying to Google and AI and just maybe get a couple deals in your first year. If you have a plan, if you have a mentor, if you've got a brokerage that's supporting you, you are going to be just set up for so much more success. So if you have any questions about how I run my business, if you want to hop on a one-on-one call to learn about my YouTube systems and what works for me, you can just click the link in the description box down below, book a call with me. I have a banner here as well. Feel free, scan that QR code. We can hop on a call together. I can show you what works for me, see if I can help you in your business in any way. So thank you so much for watching this one. I'm going to see you in the next video. And if you are just curious why I ended up at EXP, why this was the brokerage of choice for me, this video right here will tell you everything about that. After 10 years of being at a different brokerage, I ended up making the switch to EXP for several specific reasons. Thank you so much for watching this one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.